You know what? I never get enough sleep. Sleep. No, I never get enough. Always waking up tired. Sleep.
Let's talk about going to sleep. I mean, not like you and I. That would be kind of odd. But, you know. The company's called Clean Sleep. And his name's Michael Ingle. Right here in Carrollton, North Texas. You're going to be on Shark Tank on Friday.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. Tell me a little about your company.
So, Clean Sleep is a company that launched in 2014, and we service the DFW Metroplex. And what we do is we've got a mobile mattress sanitizing process that utilizes ultraviolet light, steam, superheated or dry steam, a vacuum plenum that's 10 times more powerful than your normal vacuum, infrared heat, and ozone generation, and also antimicrobial nanotechnology.
You're like going Jetsons on this thing.
So it's an automated process that is 99.9% effective at eliminating bacterias, viruses, molds, dust mites, and even bed bugs.
Okay. Well, I was talking to you in the break how I helped my parents move over the weekend, and I saw the dust that was in certain parts of the house. You're telling me that stuff exists on your mattress.
Absolutely. You think about all the things that you clean in your home, right? You clean your carpets, you clean your blinds, you clean your floors, you clean the walls. You even spend the time, money, and effort to clean your toilet, but yet you do nothing to clean your mattress. So imagine changing your clothes every day and after a week not taking a shower. So you'll change your clothes every day but not take a shower. I mean, you'd be disgusting. Well, that's all we do to our mattress. All we do is change the sheets, and we never do anything to clean them.
What got you into this business?
So it was really an idea almost 8 years ago. I have another company, and I was working late on a proposal, fell asleep with my laptop on my mattress. My sheets were in the washing machine, still needed to go to the dryer. I wasn't going to make it another hour of being awake, so I was grossed out by the fact that I was laying on my bare mattress. And so I just started doing some research that night to find out if there was any way or anything that I could do to clean my mattress. And I never went to sleep that night, stayed up all night long researching, a solution. And once I found out that there wasn't, I spent the next 4.5 years researching and developing the technology and the processes to reverse or eradicate all the things that we put into a mattress. So that's how the idea came about, almost 8 years ago.
So how often should someone clean their mattress, like this process you're talking about?
So depending on your regimen, for residential consumers, every 6 months to a year. It's one of the things that, we spend all of our lives in either a pair of shoes or in a mattress. So it's wise to invest and maintain those things. And so if we can, come out and sanitize your mattress and leave it, refreshed and cleaned, it gives you peace of mind. Imagine, we all know that we love to get in a made bed. We love to get in, a bed that's got clean sheets. Well, just imagine the feeling that you're going to get and the way you're going to sleep when you know that everything in your mattress has been eradicated, it's gone, and it's refreshed. So it really gives you peace of mind. And so for the residential consumer, every 6 months to a year is what we recommend. We also service the commercial side, and we can talk about that whenever you're ready.
You mean hotels?
Absolutely.
Oh, no, Kevin, I don't know if I want to hear this.
I'm not going to sleep until I get my
I
out of my house.
Honestly, I hope you come to McKinney, because I may have you. Man, hotels, bad.
Yes. So.
Oh, no. And don't name any names on the show.
No, of course we won't.
Yeah,
but
do I have a perception that a 5-star hotel is better than a 2-star hotel?
No, you do not. So that's the funny thing.
Because I tell my kids that. We go somewhere nice, and they this is not, quote, we call them a PU hotel. So they go into a hotel, they go, yeah, this is a PU hotel. They want to go to a really nice one. Mm-hmm. But
not quite the case.
No.
So when I started the company and launched, and I thought that, I was going to have a certain target market and a certain criteria of hotels that we were going to really be able to cater to and that we're going to really need our service. And I'll tell you that it's quite the opposite. We service hotels of all sizes, all types, barely a couple of stars hanging on that are
sure
in business, to the 5-star hotels. And there's some things that, like bed bugs, see no, race, color, creed, economical status. They just migrate and they, replicate and they travel so for that reason, it doesn't matter whether you stay at the hotel down the street on the corner or you're downtown, prime real estate. Sure. And the same goes with dust mites and dead skin cells and accidents. Accidents happen all the time.
Poop and pee? Is that what you're talking?
Well,
and blood?
Anything that happens in a mattress. So you can just imagine. And
now, when you shine that ultraviolet light on there, I bet that's some crazy stuff. Is that how you first determine how dirty a mattress is? Or do you treat
for the most part, anywhere you go, if you're traveling, just lift the sheets and take a look at the mattress. And, there's a lot of times that you can just visually see,
I stayed in a hotel in Hollywood one time. I thought somebody was probably murdered there the night before. I thought there was a crime scene the night before. I swear to you, I'm like, someone was murdered here.
Well, there was a deal, I guess it's been a couple of months back on the wall. I can't remember the source, but the gentleman was upset and I think, threatening lawsuit because that's what happened. Somebody had just died on the mattress the night before and made it up, put sheets on it, and, on with...
Please tell me there's a lawsuit that you could...
I would think that would be a Deceptive Trade Practice Act violation, and I think there might be some mental anguish damages.
I think so too.
Involved.
Yeah, and I think if you sell a home that someone has been suicide or murdered, and I think there's some.
It should be on. Yeah, I believe that's on the real estate disclosure forms.
Wow, Jesus.
Right. So in our homes we know what our regimens are, and it's usually only our bodies in those mattresses, and so when you're traveling, you don't know what's in that hospital bed. You don't know what's in that hotel bed. You don't know who was there the night before, a week before, a month before. So
this is fascinating to me.
It really is.
It really is.
Now I can't sleep.
I can't sleep. Okay, so if typically you'd find in my mattress dead skin cells.
Are
they living?
Dust mites, absolutely.
They're living.
Yes. So you've got an ecosystem in your mattress the very first night that you bring it home and start sleeping in your mattress. So the reason why they say mattresses, double in weight and everything else is because you have living, feeding, secreting, dust mites and other organisms in your mattress that are, accumulating. And so what our process does is it eradicates that and it stops that process.
Through heat, suction, radiation, light,
infrared heat, ozone.
Does it matter if it's a foam memory? It doesn't matter.
Nope. So we can do anything from a baby's crib mattress, pillows, cushions, all the way up to a California King. So anything except a waterbed.
Yeah, I had a waterbed in college. I loved it. So nothing's living in a waterbed, though.
Okay, so let's talk. Yeah, no,
no.
It depends on how you clean it. But
I don't think I would clean mine.
College dorms, student housing. Another huge,
I can only imagine, Kevin. these college kids these days.
Oh yeah. I hope the people on Shark Tank were smart enough to see the need for this product.
I hope so. I tell you what, let's take a quick break, Michael. And if we come back, we'll find out how his experience was on Shark Tank. I know you can't reveal anything.
Sure.
But you can maybe talk about the process of getting over to do the episode of Shark Tank, which airs tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night at 8 p.m.
That's nice. Can't wait to watch. 7:44. We'll come back with Mattress Talk with Kevin, Michael, and Brian. We'll see you. We'll be right back.
Your name into the sky.
All right, we're back. 48 minutes past the hour. DFW Business Today. We're having a great conversation with Michael Ingle. He's with Clean Sleep. This is a mobile company that comes out, gets your mattress, cleans it, sends it back on its way. Of course, he'll be on the Shark Tank, the Shark Tank, tomorrow night, right there on ABC.
That's correct.
We were talking in the break. So this whole process, if you had to drive out to California to do this, because you have this gigantic truck that treats these mattresses. Let's talk about that.
So part of, obviously, our company and our pitch includes our service, which is this 16-foot box truck. And so what they initially wanted was for us to have the machine, have the truck there to do the demonstration and really kind of paint the whole picture of how our process works. Sent them the dimensions and everything on the machine, and then they call us back and say, well, good news, bad news, it doesn't fit, but we'd still like to have a machine in there. So we spent, this is right at 2 weeks before I had to be out there. So I ended up, me and my whole team working day in and day out, literally for 2 weeks, putting the prototype for our stationary machine together.
So what we're going to see on Shark Tank is kind of a prototype of the real deal.
Right. So what you'll see in the show on the tank will be our stationary machine. And so it's full function stationary machine, and that application you would see in like high volume hotels, hospitals, even military and Air Force, where you've student housing, where you've got thousands of mattresses at one location that would benefit from.
And I think one thing that I'm taking away from all of this, it doesn't matter if you're at a 5-star resort or a 1-star resort, that mattress is pretty bad. And you just said in the break that, Kevin asked you a great question, like when you go to a hotel, like what do you do? And your response was this. I
lift the sheets, and I typically take pictures because there's typically something that is disturbing.
When you go down and show the lobby, the guest services, well, what do they say?
They say, well, we'll try and get you to another room. That's basically, you'd be surprised at the percentage of mattresses in hotels that have issues all the time. And we ask them, what do you do to clean your mattresses? And they don't do anything.
They don't.
There's nothing until this service was created. The next best thing to do would be to call a carpet cleaning company to come out and use an extraction machine or vacuum to sanitize the mattress. And, there's no apples to apples comparison.
Kevin, you and I aren't sleeping tonight, are we?
No.
But this falls under a little of the consumer protection.
I would think so. I think that when you rent a hotel room, you have an expectation that the better mattress is going to be clean.
Right. So typically the number one reason why you're staying in a hotel is because you need a place to sleep, right? And so you would expect that they spend a lot of time, effort, and money making sure that you're comfortable and that it's clean.
The sleeping part of it
exactly. Hotels nowadays, they offer free Wi-Fi and heated pools and 24-hour
concierge service.
Exactly. Yeah. Those are all added values, and so they really don't offer Wi-Fi for free. They eventually had to provide that because the consumers are asking for it, and they absorb that in their room rates. And so this is the very same scenario where we're creating an added value to both the client and the consumer, where if you could stay at Hotel A for $88 a night, or stay at Hotel B for $89 a night, and you knew that they had Clean Sleep certified beds to where those mattresses were sanitized
so I would
once
see
a quarter.
I'm hearing, Kevin, I'm hearing the Shark Tank pitch here just for a second. I'm hearing this, the way he's phrased so many things. So in other words, can you imagine, Mr. Wonderful, that you would go to a hotel and it'd say, hey, this room is certifiably
it's Clean Sleep certified.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely.
What a great marketing opportunity.
I think so too. I hope they did it. I'm rooting for you, man. But even if they didn't,
appreciate it.
You've got 9 million people watching you, at least minimal, and then plus
Correct.
the reruns and all the other stuff. So you got the huge exposure here.
Absolutely.
Huge exposure.
Yes. And that's one of the biggest things is we really created a market here and a solution to a huge problem. And so educating the consumers is our biggest challenge.
You educated me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I was talking to Michael before the show, and he pointed out to me that as a small businessman, he's already talked to patent lawyers to get his patents. He's talked to franchise lawyers because it looks like he's going to franchise. So as a small business owner, he's already laid the legal groundwork where he can protect himself and his investment.
Smart. Yeah, because you could have a franchise in Houston.
Absolutely. And we've received well over 100 franchise applications since we've launched. We're talking to people in Guam and UK and Canada and Kuwait and,
Hey, you might be on Shark Tank. You might be the shark one day on Shark Tank. Yeah, you never know.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
Well, I tried to drag. I wanted to see if they had a 6th chair, and I was going to really pull that thing in on a rope and say, this is my long-term business plan, but they didn't let me make that happen.
Smart.
So.
Yeah, they probably controlled you a little bit on that. Very cool stuff. I mean, I'm not going to look at my mattress the same, especially kids. Like you said, kids go out and play and get dirty, and they don't want to take showers. They go crawl in that bed dirty. Ugh.
Absolutely. And so, it's just one of those things that mattresses nowadays cost you hundreds or thousands of dollars.
Sure.
And so instead of, doing nothing, you could implement something like this, gives you peace of mind, refreshes the mattress, and extends the life of your mattress, right? So
the website is called cleansleep.com. Go to that, check out the locations. And we were talking in the break, relatively inexpensive, to be honest with you.
Absolutely. And one of the things is it's convenient. So all you do is remove your linens. We take care of the rest. You open the door for us, and we remove your mattress, put it in our machine, run it through, sanitize it, and put it right back where we left it. And we do that faster than it would take you to launder your actual sheets.
There you go. And of course, information for J. Kevin Clark, go to the website. It's the best place, right?
Yeah, Kevin at kevinclark.law.
Yeah, best place to go. You can book an appointment with him. Ask him a question.
Yeah.
Ask him to have a beer.
After hours.
After
hours.
Hey, you can't drink during the night.
You shouldn't. Like we talked about the
some
outfit
companies
in California. You said,
yeah.
People,
I worked for a company that had a 2-drink. Allowed you 2 drinks a day on the clock. What?
I've been to a couple of places where at 4:30, they say there's the beer fridge, and you're welcome to, responsibly indulge.
I think like creative ad agencies, they get all that stuff, that free flowing. Hey, it's Friday. Here's a drink, and that's how they talk. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Right. And I'm over here as a business owner on Friday. It's like crunch time.
Yeah,
payroll,
you're still
like,
working.
Looking at numbers. There's no way I can, function with.
Hey, Michael, you remember we talked about kind of the millennials had a different workspace?
Right.
It was kind of open workspace. I saw an article the other day, and I meant to send it to you, that they want the walls back. Like millennials and companies want the walls back because you and I might be having a private conversation with our significant other or friend, and the whole world is hearing you. Duh. So they're on there. And then the other day, she came to my office. So everyone's whispering, and it makes a really an odd.
It seems like all the new things that these millennials want to add are really just adding up to lack of forethought and common sense.
Yes. So it looks like the walls are coming back up. We thought we were going to have this open space where we can all share ideas.
As long as the walls aren't made out of mattresses that haven't been treated yet.
Yes. I'm telling you, I'm going home and shining a light on my mattress.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Send us a picture.
Send you a picture. Oh. All right. Almost 7:58. We'll come back. You got more. 6:20 a.m. KEXP. I smell the things that are in your mattress. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's have a little bit more conversation. It's funny. Kevin and I are really talking to Michael on the breaks because we are just intrigued about his product. For one, Clean Sweep. Sleep.
Sleep.
It's kind of easy to say Clean Sweep.
It is.
Clean Sleep. But really, you're going on Shark Tank. And Michael had Kevin had some great questions for you as far as organizing, and when you went on, how did you get with your attorneys, and did you know what the minimal that you wanted to walk away with, and obviously you knew what you were seeking,
right?
You probably got to tell them that ahead of time, or do you? Yeah.
So I have up until I literally walk into the tank to determine what it is I want to give up and what I'm asking for. But you can't change what you're asking for.
Okay.
And that's why the negotiation for percentages of equity come into play.
Well, Clean Sleep. God, I don't know why I keep saying that. Wow.
Speech impediment.
Basically, essentially, takes your mattress that you have and takes it through a process to clean it. Let's talk about that.
Sure. So it's a fully automated process. We use 0 chemicals. It's eco-friendly. There's 0 residual effects on our process. So we spend a lot of time researching and developing the efficiencies and effectiveness of each one of our processes individually, and then cumulatively to create the system. And so it's an automated process. You get the same results every single time, and it's 15 minutes. So the UVC is one of the most effective sterilization processes that's used in the healthcare field.
Yeah, that's what they use in their air conditioning systems, right?
Yes.
to eliminate all the
Exactly. Right.
bacteria and whatever going through the hospital air ducts.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we use a steam that's hot enough that it doesn't leave any moisture, and it almost atomizes as it hits the surface of the mattress, which really kind of helps break things down. And then we take that vacuum process immediately after and start removing anything off the surface or airborne. And then it stops at the back of the machine, and it's basically a convection chamber. And so we bring the mattress up to temperature, and so it monitors. We monitor everything in the machine, and so we get it up to 165 degrees for 6 minutes, which is well above and beyond the thermal kill rate for dust mites, bacteria, molds, viruses, and even bed bugs. We just received our testing research that yielded 100% kill rate of bed bugs in our machine in just 35 minutes. So that's a huge milestone for us and opens up a lot of opportunities for us. And while that's going on, we're also inducing the mattress with ozone. So it's neutralizing and deodorizing the mattress. So all of these things are happening simultaneously. And in 15 minutes, your mattress is done and dry and ready to go.
And it's not cooked to a golden brown or anything like that.
Nope. So there's thresholds that the manufacturers have to abide by, and we stay 15 degrees below those. So your mattress should be able to suscept 180 degrees without compromising the structural integrity of it or even emitting any off gases from the textiles that it's made of. And so we monitor and make sure that we stay well below that.
So how much better is this than me having like a cover on mine that's allergen free and all that kind of stuff? And
Sure, so we can talk about that a little bit. And a cover does exactly what it says. It's covering up the problem. It's not fixing the problem. And so you've got a couple of scenarios here. Either you have a mattress that's semi-permeable, so there are some things that are getting through it, through the seams, and they're still stitched together in their fabric. So you do have things that are actually on a molecular level penetrating your mattress.
Okay, so it's like dust mites could actually come through the mattress.
Correct.
And then through my cover into my nose.
Right.
While I'm breathing at night.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
And so, and especially on the seams and things like that. So now there's also covers out there, like if you guys remember watching Archie Bunker back in the day, that clear, thick plastic over the front couch that no one's allowed to sit on. So, you could get a cover like that where it's completely, impermeable. But then what you're doing is you're just creating, a place for all of these dead skin cells and things to just rest and sit, and so they're not actually penetrating your mattress. So now you're laying in all of that filth,
right?
Unless you're pulling that cover off and laundering that, which, I don't know if you guys have ever put a mattress cover on, but it's definitely a feat. So are you going to pull that off and do, clean that once a week or once a month? So it's really all about the efficiency and the effectiveness. I knew that we had to make this easy and effective, and that's why we came up with a solution. So it's can I talk about the price? And
I was going to ask you. I looked at the price, and I think, and Kevin and I were talking. We think it's reasonable.
Absolutely.
If I have a $2,000 mattress, I'm definitely going to spend this price to get it.
Sure. So $100, $120, we come out and service your first mattress, and typically you got more than just one. So we offer discounted rates for additional mattresses, and we offer spot treatment pricing if you've got an accident. Christmas was just a couple months back or almost, and you got people that come in from out of town and they may have kids and they were drinking orange juice in the mattress, and so there's always incidental things that happen and come up, and so we're here to take care of those things for you, and also just clean your mattress just like you clean everything else in your house.
Yeah, and Kevin and I were talking about how this really applies to the hotel industry.
Yes.
That seems like a huge...
Right. Yeah, because, hotels invest hundreds of thousands of dollars in those mattresses. And so it's very critical that, they're analyzing how long or what the life cycle is of those mattresses. And so by us making an impact on, maintaining them and prolonging the life of them, there's definitely value add there.
I think I need to go see a doctor after sleeping on that mattress in California. I honestly, I think about it, I go, oh, man. I think how many hotels you've slept at. Darn well no, they don't clean them.
That's just it. Lift, next time you go and stay at a hotel, lift the sheets and just take a look at what you're sleeping on. And I don't know if you have that image still in your head, but compare that to the one that you're going to see tomorrow night on Shark Tank, because it's very, very gruesome.
Did they make you clean something?
Well, no. So they allowed me to show the picture of the mattress that I was sleeping on the night before. And
From the hotel?
From the hotel, yes. So
And it was a nice hotel.
a very nice hotel.
Did you steal the mattress?
No, I didn't want anything to do with the mattress. I actually requested for them to change rooms.
Yeah.
That is too much.
And I ended up with a room with a little bit more tolerable mattress situation. Still wasn't, 100% aesthetically pleasing. I'll just say that.
I'm looking for the picture that I took a picture of this hotel room that was horrible.
Well, very soon
can't find it.
my bedroom's going to be clean sleep certified.
Yeah, I think that's a marketable tag right there. Clean sleep certified. All right, and J. Kevin Clark legally approved.
Absolutely.
Every business should be J. Kevin Clark.
No warranties or representations, but I legally approve.
That's right. And if you have any questions about your legal rights, give Kevin a call. He can help you out. We'll always post up those links on our social media. 8:46. We'll be right back. You're listening to DFW Business Today. Stick around.
Crazy, running everywhere at such a speed until they find.
There you go. Micah Clark on the saxophone.
You got that theme song right there? You know that one?
Sounds like a.
You know that one, Kevin?
Is it LA Law?
Hey.
There you go.
There you go.
I knew it was a themed. I thought it was a new Dallas, not the old one.
No.
8:51. Kind of wrapping up our conversation with Michael Ingle of Clean Sleep. We focused on Shark Tank tomorrow night, ABC. Big deal. I'm sure all your friends and family going to gather around and watch.
Yes, yeah.
Did you tell did your family know the outcome?
No, actually. I mean,
couldn't tell
I was
anybody,
very,
huh?
very limited.
Yeah, so you didn't tell anybody,
to
did
tell,
you? I couldn't have
And I
done that.
can't read his mood either.
I can't either, man. You're a great poker player. I couldn't imagine. I'd be telling everybody, Kevin.
I do like to
I'd
gamble.
just be beaming.
Yeah. Even if I didn't get it, I'd be like, yeah, well, all the publicity is about to hit. Like you said, you've changed out you're ready for this, right?
Yes.
Your computer system
had
and
to
phone
do a couple
system?
of things, for our website to make sure we
Did
can
they
handle
tell
the
you? Did they
traffic.
prep you and say, hey, expect
Yeah, it's a gray area because they don't want to lead on, the fact that you're going to get all of this business and you're going to become an overnight millionaire,
True.
right? So they just kind of give you some suggestive, procedures or precautions to make sure, that your website doesn't crash and that you can handle the volume. And, if you're producing widgets or whatever it is, if you're selling a product, to make sure that you've got the product. So
yeah. So it's kind of nice. They kind of warned you that, hey, this could change your life. Obviously, if you get picked up, and it could change your life with the publicity.
And we'll be on a couple of TV shows next week too.
Local stuff.
Local stuff. So
you got to go to a reporter's house and clean, like we were talking. And clean
so if you go to our website, we did a reporter's mattress, and we're on actually a news station, and we did a before and after test on the bacteria and the bioload content on our mattress. And she's got a little bit small pet, and the pet probably sleeps in the mattress with her.
I bet the pet's dragging all kinds of crap.
Right. So pets almost double what you see in your mattress because of pet dander and other things that animals bring into your mattress. So, and she was an advocate of cleaning her mattress cover.
Oh, I'm sure she was real
and her
cute,
sheets.
and she's like, "Oh, I just, I'm clean."
Right, but the testing results show different. So, it gave a reading of about 9,000 ATP, which is probably going to be what your phone, if you tested your cell phone, that's what that would be. And when we were done, it tested out at 153, which 150 is sterile enough for an operating room, and 300 is what's the sterilization level
What
for
should
a
we wipe
hospital.
our phones down with, just to protect our phones?
You can use any type of sterile sanitizing material, cloth, wipey. I mean anything other than not doing anything or rubbing it on your shirt.
Yeah, I clean mine every morning with. I'm sure my wife would get mad. It's her makeup removal pads, those clean pads that have a little bit of alcohol in them. I just wipe them down, throw them away, and she's probably wondering why she's going through them so quick.
I use my shirt.
Well, there you go. Probably not the right way.
You got to unroll that pack of cigarettes out of the sleeve first. Though, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, the website's cleansleep.com for more information on that. You can give them a call as well. 877-220-0009. 0015.